Page 103, Intervals Dance. Well, the title gives you a hint as to what's going on here. We're dealing with intervals, and you can see intervals, okay. Harmonic intervals. Remember, harmonic is when you play them at the same time, and melodic is when it's one after the other. And a dance, something you're going to have fun and dance to, I guess. Let's look it over. 2 lines long, treble and bass clef, 1 flat in the key signature. We're in the key of F major. Make sure you can do the F major scale. You've heard this lecture. I'm going to say it every time. 4/4 time signature. We got quarter notes and whole notes. Okay. It looks like it's one hand or the other playing, so I'll take both hands together. And I'm going to try and connect everything as best I can. You can't connect repeated notes, and you can't connect chords very well, but you do the best you can. So we're here and here. We're in that position. It's just... Now remember, when I play these, I'm lowering the hand and I'm collapsing the wrist each time. Boom, boom. Okay? And then that's an interval of a fifth. Then we go to an interval of a fourth. Then an interval of a third. And a second. And you say, wait a minute, how can that be an interval of a second? Because we said this was an interval of a second. Why is this an interval of a second? Because I got a note in between. Why isn't that a third? And that is because when you're dealing with intervals, you have to stay within the key signature. And there's different flavors of intervals. So yes, this is a second, but this is also a second. Remember what a half step is? The shortest distance between 2 notes? That's a half step. That's a half step. But that's a whole step. Well, technically speaking, an interval of a second is a half step or a whole step, either one. But you can't go beyond it. Actually, you can. Well, let's not go there. And so either one of those is a second. There are different kinds of seconds. We haven't gotten into the kinds of seconds yet, the flavors of seconds. Just know it is a second. It's still an interval of a second. And then the second line, you're doing the same thing. Okay. Then try the articulation. I'm going to hinge at the wrist here, shorten. I'm on the key and I'm bouncing off. Get the idea? Then dynamics applies to both hands because there's no melody here. MP, mezzo piano is sort of soft. I don't know. You decide what sort of soft is. It's on the soft side of the middle. I don't know. And then finally the speed. Well, it's a dance. Think of 1, 2. It's a slow dance if it's moderato, but okay, it's somewhere in. It's not fast or slow. It's just in the middle. Whatever it feels like. And don't forget the natural accents. I should talk about those on every video, and I don't. Shame on me, but the videos are lasting long enough already. But we want to feel this 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. The first beat is the strongest, and then the third beat is another one not quite so strong. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We want that, feel that here. 1, 2, 3. So the first one of each of these pairs is a little louder than the second. If you can't feel it, if you're having problems with it, then exaggerate it. Force the accent. But eventually, you got to get to where you can just feel it, where the accent just happens naturally. Let's play it together slowly and double check our notes and all. It's hard to hear the notes whenever you're playing chords like this, but you got to learn to listen. You got to learn to hear them anyway, so let's try it. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. 2, 3, 4,